Welcome everyone to my channel Space Remote Sensing and GIS, and today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic over the ASF ArcGIS Toolbox. Okay, so ASF Toolbox of it is basically an ArcGIS Python Toolbox which is developed by NASA Alaska Satellite Facility Distributed Activity Archive Centers. Okay, so it can be used either in ArcGIS Desktop, ArcGIS Pro. You can use in a both platform, and it contains this tool to perform the geoprocessing task. Okay, for useful working synthetic aperture data. So if I show you that website where you can just access this. Okay, so this is the toolbox. Okay, you see ASF ArcGIS Toolbox, where we can just need to download this toolbox. Okay, so and here the what is the prerequisites will be there. So it is mentioned you should have the ArcGIS Pro license. Okay, so the good thing is this Pro version is below like 2.6 2.7. If you also have where you don't have the SAR toolbox, if you remember that we have the SAR means processing techniques will be there from 3.0. so many people are actually asking the questions, if they have the lower version of the SAR, then how they can do the analysis of the SAR. So for them they can download this, but one thing is like it's required the special analysis extension, because it is work with that. Okay, so special analysis extension is required. So user who don't have the license for the extension of ArcGIS will not be able to use this tool including that. Okay, so now once you download this tool, as you've seen here, I already downloaded the tool which I am going to show you now. Okay, so I just kept it here. Okay, as it as a tool. Okay, so this is the tool. Okay, so once you get this tool, you just need to open the toolbox and extract it. Okay, yes, this is the toolbox. It is actually came as a compressed file, so if you export it, so you will get all this thing over here. Okay, now the next is you need to open the ArcGIS Pro. So I will just open ArcGIS Pro. Okay, so let the ArcGIS Pro will open and we will discuss it again. So for this I'm going to create a new project. Okay, over here, suppose I just create a new project for folder test flood SAR NASA ArcGIS Pro tool. Okay, so this is the topic which we can decide for this particular analysis. So let's see how we're going to do this. Okay, so you just need to give paste, simply click on OK. So start a new project. Let's wait for a few seconds. And now you see we have this toolbox over here. Okay, so in this toolbox, the downloaded toolbox, how we're going to add it. Okay, so in the toolbox, if we just right click, okay, so here you have options for toolbox. So you see I already selected the toolbox. Under that it will show you like this .pyt file. Select it and simply click on OK. Now this toolbox is added over here. Okay, now let's try something over this toolbox. We will going to calculate the log difference. As we just tell you, this toolbox should be use the terrain corrected data. Okay, as you see here, this is RTC terrain corrected file. You need to implement this data, how to download this data RTC files. So that I just mentioned over here. Okay, so accordingly you need to download the radiometric terrain corrected file. So radiometric terrain corrections is as a particular process which is explained you over here also. Okay, so if you see here, this is for classification. Okay, so there is a different part will be there. Okay, so this is a scale conversion. Okay, so all I just kept it over here. So I will give this all links during my descriptions. So this is RTC on demand. Okay, so you can go to this particular sites and see the step-by-step process how we will going to download this data. So as of now I am just going to show you this data sets would be in a TIFF file. Okay, so it is supported in a TIFF. So see, if you have the my previous lecture, if you seen over the SAR, that is the SAR specific tool which is already there above the versions of 3.0, and this is for the people who don't have 3.0, who have below versions of 2.0, and they want to process the SAR data. So for them it is okay. And these data sets which you need to upload, that should be in a diff, and that it should be a terrain corrected data. Okay, so I will show you few process. This is not about the terrain corrected, but I am just directly taking the raw TIFF files from the SAR, and then I will show you the process over some particular area. Okay, so let's see. Just directly showing you over here with the other data. Okay, so if you see, this is the scale conversion. First you have to do the TIFF files which you have to select. Okay, so one is the before image, one is the after image. Okay, so here I'm just taking, see, this is the another image I'm just taking. Okay, but this, okay, this is RTC file only, so I'm just taking this image for this VB. Okay, I already converted it, but for you I just going to show you the process. Okay, and then you have to select here in input. Okay, that is your amplitude, and you have to convert it in dB, sigma naught value. Okay, so this is what you need to do it over here. And the same place, if you want to save this, okay, so just I will make just change on the name, like 2 I give it. Okay, so that over that only I will just going to run and see this image I will get. Let's wait for the results will come. So as you've seen, the processing is done successfully, and you will get this image. Okay, so this is one is pre-image you did. So now let's do it same for the post image also. So I will do it for the post image now. Date 2. So I will do it over the post image. Same way you need to select the amplitude. You can go with the dB. Okay, and this also I give as 2, and let's run this. Okay, and wait for the results. So you see here, this is the effect of pre and post flood of or cyclone, you can say. Okay, so if you see, this is the before, and this is how this is the before image, and this is the after image. Okay, so if you can swipe, and you can understand the better way like how this is changed. Okay, so you see here, this is the how the water area is filled up all this agricultural land, okay, after the cyclone. So this is the nice way you can generate these informations. Okay, but the main objective is to understand the difference, means change analysis. If you want to do the change analysis of the SAR images, okay, so there here you have a direct options which you can use it for this purpose. Okay, so this is called calculate log difference. So whatever you have put, so generate now. So you see here it is the what is written, most recent acquisitions of the data. So that means this post flood. Okay, so it is 202953. So that is the recent one. Okay, so that you need to give. After flood you need to give this input, and the old one you need to give it here. Okay, so let's give this. So 953. So this is my diff file which is created. So you see here there's another one I created. Okay, so this 2. Okay, so you can use this one. Okay, so simply click on OK. Now the reference layer, there's a next layer, means next image we need to select the pre-image. Okay, so if you see here, we just created here also. So this is the 2. Okay, this is the 2. Select it, dB, and simply click on OK. Now this is your the final image, which is called as a changed image, or change analysis. Change analysis log difference. Okay, so that is what I give a name, and where you need to save, you can save accordingly. Here you just see I just kept it over some other place where I just create the folder now. Here only I kept it. Simply click on OK. Okay, now you just run this tool and let's wait for the results. So this is the final image. If you see here, where you can very easily understand the change areas which is highlighting. Okay, so if you see, if you want to change it, the symbology, you can make it as a classes. Okay, you can go for the classes and you can highlight the change area for this particular analysis. Okay, so see here. Okay, you can go for some other symbological techniques also, which may highlight this all the yellow areas. Okay, so I can go with some other pattern of the symbology, which is giving you the maximum separations, so that you see here. Okay, so if you see here, this is all the changes it's happened on this particular area. So if you go with the post image and compare, okay, so this is, you see here, the blue area is exactly match. So blue area is actually your change area. Okay, so here whatever there is a low value which is showing you, okay, so that is what your change area is. Okay, so this is the way you can use the SAR images in the lower version in ArcGIS Pro if you don't have the image analysis tool. Okay, just like usually I have the upper version of ArcGIS Pro, so in that case we have the image analysis tool that is required for the SAR analysis, and for that you require the synthetic aperture radar. Then only we can go and create the terrain corrections and we'll do the SAR analysis. But if you have the lower version of ArcGIS Pro, okay, below 3, so there you may not, and you don't have the image analysis tool also in that case in upper versions, so then also you can use this particular toolbox which NASA is providing to process you the SAR images. And you see here, once I classified it, okay, so whatever my target value will be there, I can highlight it, and rest of the value, the change area means what is the water field area, so I can highlight it over here. Okay, I can if I want, I can make it separate for particular analysis also. Okay, so you see here, if I want to extract this, I can easily extract this particular values. Okay, so that is what we can do it over here. Okay, so you see here, so these are the two which is cover my maximum change areas. Okay, so I can create a water mask, or I can create a classes, and I can extract exactly the area where the changes is actually happened over the image. So this is exactly match your change area. So that's all from my side. So I hope this tool will be very suitable for many people who want to process the SAR images in ArcGIS Pro, but they don't have the image analysis extensions, or you have the below versions of ArcGIS Pro and want to do the SAR change analysis over the cyclones. Okay, thank you very much.